welcome to today's video tutorial guide. Today you will be learning how you can create this awesome Thanksgiving flyer right on PixelLab. So the resources and every element used in the design will be in the folder and the link in the description of this video. Kindly check it out after watching this video so you can replicate this also. So without wasting your time, let's get right into this video. If you are new to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel, like this video, and make sure you share this video to your creative friend. So now let's get right into the studios to create this amazing piece. So to get the exact size of that flyer, I'm going to bring it as a background from my gallery, and I'll just go over and select it at the folder the app is in. So let me go over to let me use my Instagram to get the exact background. So this was the amazing piece created over here. So I won't tamper with this shape. I'll just take it directly into it for us to get the exact size. So for the sake of you watching this video, this is the exact size used for the flyer. So the width is 1123 and the height is 1280. So you can just pause this video and copy this down for you to replicate the exact thing on the video. So let me just change this background to a plain color, and we have this over here. So let me bring in that image once again from my gallery so we can easily replicate it right here on PixelLab. So this is it over here, and I'll lock it so we can just walk around with this over here. So the first thing I did was to bring in the background. So I bring in the background for my gallery. I already saved it from Pinterest. So I have it on right here over here. So this is it over here now. So I went over to color filters, and I just did a little stuff to it here till it works with my taste. So this is it over here, and I increase the size with this relative size to till it covers the whole design. So balance it over here, take it to the back, and I'll leave it over here. I'll leave it over there now. So the next thing we need to do now is to bring in a picture of these two fathers I use. So I bring in the image. So I'll be putting the image and the resources in the file, just like I said earlier, so you can access them in the file, and you can work with it also. So this was the number one picture. Let me just search for the picture. Okay, let me see. The file should be here because the picture. Okay, this was the picture of Daddy Adeboye I used. So this is the picture over here now. So I will reduce it a little bit now. Okay, and go over to this color filter and take the reduce the saturation to this bit, and I went over to stroke also. Go over to stroke, increase the stroke color to white. So I think this is the stroke color. Okay, leave it over here now. So copy again and reselect the image, and I'll choose the picture of this my pastor over here. So this was the picture, and this is it over here also. So there's no need for me to do any other stuff again. So I just take it to the back of this first picture. So okay, this is basically how this has been done now. So we are having something great over here. Let me take this to the front. Okay, let me enable it back. So after we're done with that, now the next thing we need to do now, let me copy this and place it at the top here. Okay, so now the next thing we need to do now is to bring in the theme, so we can lock this object so we won't tamper with it. So bring in a theme which is Thanksgiving. So the font I use for the Thanksgiving, let me just write. This is how I wrote the Thanksgiving. Thanks. I wrote thanks first, and the font I use is called font spring. This is the font I used. So font spring, and increase the size a little bit. Let me just increase for this. So okay, reduce a little bit, increase, and okay, we are okay with this. So centralized, and I gave it a black stroke. So just reduce it to something like 2. Okay, something like 2 or 1. Okay, you can leave it at 1. And I went over to shadow also, and I gave it a black shadow. I just blow it. Let me cover this so we can just see the shadow. So the block shadow, I reduce the block, and this is how I move it around. So this is how I move it around. So let me reduce it over here also. Okay, this is it over here, so take it to the back also, and blur. Okay, this is okay. Let me do this again. Oh, sorry. So this is how this Thanksgiving was written. So I place it to the middle and I copy it again to write the giving. So giving. Okay, and we have this over here. So centralize it also to the middle, take it to the top a little bit, and you will have this. Can you see we are getting exactly what we have over here? So for the service also, copy. I will only be doing the complex part of this stuff, so you can just wait around and stick around to do your own, but I'll save time for the sake of this video. So for the service, reduce the stroke, take out the stroke, and the shadow, reduce the size also, and place it here. So let's leave it at this, make it to the middle, and take this down here. And again, for the logo, okay, let's finish, let's conclude this part. So for this down part also, I did something using to it. So for this I just reduce the stroke to 2, and for the color, let me use the color picker for us to get the color. Okay, this was the color, and we have this for the let me reduce the radius 5. So and we have this now in the middle, and take it up a little bit, and again, what I did was, for the background, I wanted to blend the background with the picture, and this was how I did it. So just follow through again, and you get this. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so, because you'll be helping us a big time by doing your subscription and the like. So thank you for subscribing in advance, and you can easily do that now. Just click on that subscribe now, and like this video as you are watching it now. Also like this video. Okay, let me put this picture. Okay, so now this was how this was done. Okay, I think this was a little bit darker. Than the normal brown, so it won't cover this stuff over here. So this was how this was blended, and what next? Okay, the logo, and the logo of the Redeemed Church. Let me just bring in the logo of the church, and so these are the basic things how the post up was done. I'll be going into okay, let me bring in the logo. Where is the logo? The logo is over here. So all the resources, like I said earlier, will be in the folder. Just check the description of this video and you will have access to all these elements I'm using. Right here also. So just write the church name as you wish to write it also. And let me look for let me bring in this drum stuff, and I have it in my I think I should have it over here. So I just need to search for it, and if you need all these of my resources, you can easily reach out to me for a little fee to get all these resources. I've been accumulating these resources for the past I think close to 5 years now, and they are resources that they are updated. They are things you need even at this moment of your graphic design journey. I'm not sure okay, let's use this one. I'm not sure. I think this was the one I used. Okay, I'm not sure. Let me reselect. I'm not sure this was the one I used, but if we can't find this, we can just go ahead and use it. Okay, can just be a little bit patient with me, and I think we'll be going with okay, this is it over here. So this was the drum stuff I used to just beautify and give it the Thanksgiving look. These are Africans, kind of like an African Thanksgiving look. So there's a reason for when designing, make sure there's a reason for you to add element. Don't just add elements in a design because you want to add it. Add it and give it a reason. Make it important, make it significant to the design. You don't design just because you want to beautify. Yes, beauty is part of what we design, but make sure every element counts. Every element communicate the kind of message you want to write. So that's the reason why I added this drum stuff, to added this African kind of feeling stuff to the design. So let's place it over here, and okay, so okay, let me just crop. Okay, and I also copied it, and I placed one right for balance, for the sake of balance. Actually, that was how I did that, for the sake of balance. So move this a little bit back, and okay, now to the element for this round stuff. So went over to my favicon also. Okay, this is it over here, this is it over here. So all these resources will be available, so just check the description of this video, check the description of this video, and you will definitely have access to all those resources. And okay, place it over here, copy again, and copy again, and I reduced it for the sake of balance. You know, the element of this right hand side is kind of getting larger than this one. That is why I had to reduce this for the sake of balance also. And then I make sure I align this stuff. I made use of my grid line for this. Okay, for this now. Okay, and we have this over here, so what else? So just wait around this board. So the font I used to write the address of the church is this font. Make sure you just copy this service font, reduce this, and place the font right here at the down part. And for the name of the church also, I use the same font. And okay, for the date, I used a different font. I think I used Bebas. For the different font. So the date was 3rd this thing. So I use Bebas. Go over to Bebas. So this was just the two font. Okay, the two font I use, if I'm correct, this was the two font I use. And I let me send this here. Let me send this here also. So this was the 3rd March. So increase the size. Okay, let's leave it at 40, and just write the date, and copy again. For the time, it's 30 p.m. Okay, 30 p.m. Sorry for that. Okay, so just two fronts. Okay, this is how this basic stuff, all this stuff was done. And if you find this video helpful, once again, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Please, I need all these things for this channel to grow. And thank you for the support. We are even 400 plus subscriber plus at the moment I was creating this video. So just continue this stuff. Anytime you see this video, like and share also. So just add the remaining stuff you can see. Just add the remaining stuff, and so we are done with this video. There's nothing else. Okay, for this text also, join us for Thanksgiving. So blah blah blah. So I won't go deep. So join us for Thanksgiving stuff. Right, I can't remember the stuff. Join us for March Thanksgiving. Service. So just put this phrase, and okay, the font I use, let me see, I can't remember the font I use, but I didn't use more than 3 fonts. For this exact flyer. But let's go with this Bebas also. Font also. I just go back to this, and let me reduce the size. So this is it over here. So just copy it again and write ministering, like you can see the middle. Okay, change the color to black for contrast, and so this is basically how this flyer was created. And after I was done editing, I went over to Lightroom and Snapseed to just give it a touch. So this is basically how this flyer was created. And if you find this video helpful, which I'm very sure it was very helpful, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and all these resources used is in the description of this video. Make sure you check them so you can replicate. So keep going, keeping at it, and very soon you will definitely reach that place of your desire in your graphic design journey. Thank you for watching today's video.